Howdy everyone, Pocher here with an Age of Magic video, and in today's video we're going to be looking at Flame. Playcourt released an announcement last night stating that they are buffing this hero. When she was first released, it was assumed that she would be the next level in the Bomb Squad line. We had the Bomb Squad, we had the Nuke Squad, and then we had Flame, the Armageddon Squad, but it wasn't living up to the hype. So Playcourt have come around and given her a buff, which I am 100% for. I believe in a game, a hero collector game, for a perfect example, hero buffs and nerfs are 100% necessary for the game to remain healthy. So when I see someone getting buffed or nerfed, I'm normally all for it. So what has changed with Flame? We're going to read what the announcement is in the Discord server. They have made a mistake with the announcement. I'll correct it. We have corrected an error in the damage calculations for the Firestorm ability, which is this ability. The ability now is increased by 5% damage for each missing percent of Flame's health. Previously, the increase was 0.05%, so a huge damage increase. The next part is, in addition, we have buffed the passive ability Elemental Wrath. Now, in the announcement, it says the damage of Elemental Wrath ability is now increased by 2% for each missing percent of Flame's health. That is wrong. It's 2% of missing health from allied witches or Firestorm Squad members. So significantly more. And that again was increased from 0.05 to the 2%. So pretty significant damage buff. We're going to be versing an Orc team, and we're going to be testing two squads. Number one is the Firestorm squad, and number two is a Valar combination, because Valar does buff AoE abilities, and she has a pretty powerful AoE ability. So we'll give her a run and see how everything pans out. So let's jump into the arena and see what happens. Jumping into the arena, we are using the Firestorm squad first. However, we've taken Succubus out and put Rock in. I think Rock is a far more valuable choice than Succubus. Succubus is slower than Rock. Her silence is only on 3 targets. And Rock, being faster, silence chance, well, stun chance across the whole team. And in a fight like this, I think that's far more valuable. So we've just made the smart choice. We're going to go ahead and attack Dagan first. We're going to, all right, he dodges, that's fine. We're going to go ahead and put the taunt up on our Gatekeeper anyway. And we're going to start by using the freeze. Beautiful. Did it hit anyone? I don't think it did. All right, great start. Okay, we've lost a bit of HP though, so we are going to go ahead and use our AoE, or we're going to use our Firestorm, since that's the ability that is buffed. Is this going to be enough to kill Dagan? All right, let's find out. Oh, okay, he is eliminated. Now, it is a bit of an problem because we have put 8 stacks of vulnerability. However, I'm not too worried. We're going to go ahead and lose the Rock. That's fine as well. We're going to go ahead and remove the debuffs from the enemy. We just don't want to lose Flame. If we can keep Flame in the picture, okay, trigger the static. And then Flame comes through with her AoE, which now should just tear them all apart. Beautiful. What a great fight. Yeah. I mean, her damage is obviously noticeable. That ability will do a lot more damage as well. That first ability, Firestorm, is dependent on her HP missing. But remember, the passive is also being buffed. So allies' HP missing also boosts her damage. And as you can see, can absolutely come through and eliminate a threat that you need to take care of. So yeah, pretty good. All right, we're going to test against the same squad, but we're going to use our Valar version now and see what the difference is. Okay, so with Valar now, we get hit with Belladonna first. That's great. The more damage she does to the witches, the better. So we're running a Valar witches hybrid team. We're going to go ahead and use our freeze with the Rock. Okay, we actually get some freezes there. Beautiful. Remember, we get a little bit of extra damage as well with Valar as the leader, which is going to come in handy. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and apply static if we can. Get some beautiful stacks of static. And Honestly, we're just going to use the AoE first, see what we're going to achieve with the AoE. Beautiful. Lots of damage. Lots of damage. Okay. Heal ourselves. Put the evasion on our dark characters. Tagana's going to resurrect. That's fine as well. We still lose Belladonna. That's okay. I'm not complaining. We can go ahead and take out Chrome and remove any of the Scorching Terror. And Lascari, not Lascari, sorry. Let's just keep using AoE. What's her name? Arcane will die, but honestly, we may just win this battle right here. Oh, look at all that damage. They're just hanging in there. Okay, so this is going to take a lot of stacks. Oh, no, it takes one. Ah, okay, never mind. All right, we're going to freeze them. We're just going to wait. We don't lose this, but we just got to outlast the invincibility on them. You see, Flames, even Flames Basic is awesome just because it can remove 4 stacks. And there we go. She comes through. I don't know what team I prefer more. I think the Firestorm, performs a little bit better, but Valar definitely an option. Just things to consider. All right, let's look at this logically. This Valar team, good. I think it gives a little bit of value to Valar because of the AoE. He's bringing a lot to the team. However, with Rougarou on the horizon, this team may not be viable because you'll want to use Rougarou with Valar. So keep that in mind. So this is a good team now, but down the path, I think Flame will stick typically to the Firestorm squad, and Valar and Rougarou will be paired together. The team in both situations, very niche. You got to look out for a team. It's the Goldilocks effects. The Goldilocks effect, really. You don't want a team that does no damage to you. You don't want a team that does too much damage to you. You want a team that does the perfect amount of damage to you. A little bit of dominatrix stuff there. You just want the perfect amount of pain so your flame can just erupt the enemy and blast them to cinder. And if you can find the right team to be versing, yeah, thumbs up. You're also going to have to look at in the Firestorm squad, just options for the Succubus. Succubus, by far not a bad character, just outweighed a lot against some of the teams you're versing. So you want someone quick that can maybe suppress one of those threats early on that could disassemble your team. If that's not an issue, then run her by all means. You still get a good use out of her. It's just you've got to be very, very careful against teams these days that are very quick, able to suppress you, able to keep you locked down and negate you from achieving what you want to achieve. But other than that, I think the buff to her is definitely noticeable, and I think a lot of players are going to be happy. So yeah, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. I will answer it to the best of my ability. And if you're on the world, until next time, please take care of yourself.